Ooh. 背中が胸に背中に
The girl is afraid to take buses because of her good figure. Something awkward is bound to happen as soon as the bus sways. Hi, everybody! Welcome to Cherry Clips. Today, I'll be sharing a story about the ultimate fantasy of a Japanese homebody. Ogawa is an ordinary office worker. He is meticulous in life and somewhat OCD. He tries not to get in touch with others, as that will only create trouble. He is 24 years old and has never had a girlfriend. He is absolutely a man who has little contact with girls. Unexpectedly, one day when Ogawa goes to work, God brings him a sweet girl. The girl is as beautiful as a budding flower. Though Ogawa is a little bit solitary, he is a normal man. Seeing the girl in front of him, he is totally enchanted. The girl apologizes to him, saying that she is sorry for bumping into him. Ogawa hastens to say that it doesn't matter. What welfare that you can't buy with money. After squeezing out of the bus, Ogawa stares at the girl until she leaves, and a sentence pops into his mind. Oh my God, I am in love with her! In the evening, Ogawa is forced to participate in the office party. He coldly turns down the advances of his female colleague. The colleague just wants to put more food in his dish. However, Ogawa thinks it was inappropriate and will have a bad impact on them, so he takes away his dish again and again. Accidentally, he comes across the girl he met on the bus. This time, they meet in the restroom. Embarrassingly, the girl's dress is tucked into her underpants. Oh my God! See no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. Ogawa's face is so red that it seems to explode. He has no idea about how to give her a hint. He hems and haws with embarrassment. It is only when the girl's friend arrives that saves Ogawa from such a predicament. Do you think that is the end of their story? No! They can never escape from the magic of destiny. After the dinner party, Ogawa goes home alone. Unfortunately, his glasses are lost by accident on the way. Just as he is looking for his glasses, the girl appears again. She helps pick his glasses up and cleans the blood on his face. Actually, he is blooded for her beauty. Ogawa can't be a coward anymore. He asks the girl for her phone number. The girl's name is Tanaka. What a beautiful name! The next morning, Ogawa wants to send the girl a message of good morning, but he is too timid to do it. During the day at work, he is restless and only thinks of Tanaka. He even wants to write an essay to invite Tanaka to have dinner together. At this moment, Tanaka takes the initiative to call him and invites him to dinner for his kindness yesterday. Ogawa agrees immediately. Predictably, Tanaka is an amazing girl. Ogawa hasn't seen such a beautiful girl in 24 years. He is so nervous and starts to gabble. Tanaka introduces herself. She is a professional shogi chess player. She is 32 years old and 8 years older than Ogawa. That means Tanaka was already in high school when Ogawa was in primary school. Destiny is really wonderful. One day after work, Ogawa walks on the way with a magazine of shogi chess in hands. He thinks he is not worthy of Tanaka. Unexpectedly, he meets Tanaka again. Tanaka has just finished an autograph session. She looks so beautiful in the bright yellow kimono. Then Ogawa grabs this opportunity to take Tanaka home. As they walk, Tanaka's wooden clog breaks accidentally. At this moment, Ogawa begins to have an inkling. He proposes to carry her across the street. When he carries her on his back, he feels something soft.
背中が胸に背中に
After that, in order to express her thanks for him, Tanaka tells Ogawa that she can satisfy his every need. Ogawa doesn't fall asleep the whole night because of her words. The next day, he asks one of his colleagues what the girl means by saying that. The colleague replies in a playful way. She means she agrees to... But Ogawa is a decent gentleman. He won't make any nasty demands. Her words are enough to make him delighted. More amazingly, Ogawa finds that Tanaka is the teacher of the department of chess in the company. Since I don't know how to play shogi chess, why not let you be my teacher? Teacher, teacher, teacher. Ogawa is so happy to think about it. Then Tanaka agrees to meet him in a coffee shop for teaching. Tanaka is a good teacher, and Ogawa is also well behaved. They have an enjoyable time during the teaching. Later, Ogawa goes to the Chess Institute where Tanaka works. He finds a sneaky person at the gate. Wait, there must be something wrong with this guy. He is found following Tanaka many times. When Ogawa tries to interrogate the guy runs away in a hurry, leaving his camera behind. The camera is full of photos of Tanaka, even photos of her house. Sure enough, that guy is a perverted stalker. Before Ogawa gets the evidence, the guy rushes back and grabs the camera. After that, Ogawa decides to become Tanaka's bodyguard to protect her from any harm. Ogawa takes Tanaka home. However, Tanaka loses her amulet on the way. She is unhappy. Ogawa doesn't know what to do. Then, they walk home slowly. As soon as Ogawa leaves, he hears Tanaka screaming upstairs. Obviously, the house is intruded by strangers, but nothing is missing. Considering the contest on the next day, Tanaka doesn't call the police. Ogawa is unwilling to see her in a state of anxiety, so he looks for the amulet the whole night in heavy rain. Finally, he finds it, but he catches himself a terrible cold. After he recovers, he continues to be Tanaka's flower protection. One day, Ogawa comes across the camera guy again. At first, he intends to warn him not to harass Tanaka. Unexpectedly, he finds out the guy didn't do anything harmful except take a few photos of Tanaka. Actually, the one who broke into Tanaka's house was his boss. The boss sets up the department of shogi chess in the company just for the purpose of meeting Tanaka more often. He had a crush on Tanaka for 24 years. They had known each other since their childhood. However, his love gradually turns him into paranoia. Ogawa meets the boss and warns him to stop harassing Tanaka. Ogawa promises not to expose him as long as he stops harassing Tanaka. But Tanaka is not a fool. She knows what the boss has done. Although the boss denies it, he believes Ogawa is the whistleblower. Thus, he attacks Ogawa with a knife on a dark and windy night. Tanaka witnesses this scene as she is thoroughly disgusted with the boss. After that, Ogawa was hospitalized for some time, and Tanaka completely disappears from his life. A year later, Tanaka appears again. She is no longer a professional shogi chess player, but has become a teacher. It takes Tanaka 1 year to tidy up all the moves. At last, she accepts Ogawa and expects their future life. That is the end of the story. Actually, this story is quite a cliche, but we have to say that. A careless beauty really faces a lot of dangers. Well, that's all for today's movie. See you next time.